Okay, BVEssentials phase system is built into both sales orders and in production orders. So here's an example of how it can be used. We create a new sales order. You notice that we have a phase been set on it. Each user in the user setup can be set to have a starting phase for an order. So when this user creates an order, it puts it at price pending, which means somebody needs to approve the pricing on it. So I'll just put something on the order, doesn't matter what. Okay, then I'm going to save and close this order. So now on the order list, we have a new column called phase. Right here. And if we sort those, we can see now all the items that are in a certain phase. So here's the one that's in price pending, or the ones that are in price pending. And the one I created was this one right here. So I'm going to go back into it, and I'm the person maybe that has to now approve the pricing. So I'll check the pricing, and I'll maybe change the price. And I'm going to hit the next phase button, and that puts it into pricing approved. And if I save and close again, that order now is in a pricing approved status. So that's the clerk's indicator when they see anything in pricing approved that they need to go in and print an order confirmation for the customer. So they just hit the next phase button, and it automatically pops up the report for order confirmation. And I'll just preview that one, and I'll save and close it again. It's now an order confirmation state, which is a shipper now knows to be able to go into it. So they'll go into it now. And when they hit next phase, it automatically prints the picking ticket. So I'll print that, and we have the picking ticket printed. And then I'll just go straight into the next phase at this point. And now the packing slip shows up because the phase now shows as being picked. We'll preview that one. And then when they go next phase again, it goes to shipped. And that's at the end of its cycle at this point. So at this point, when I save and close the order, I'll see if they got a ship status. So that's accounting's department, or the accounting department now knows that they should go ahead and invoice this product. The way they're set up is under the phase section here. If we look up phases here, you'll see all the ones we've got set up. If I look at, say, for instance, the very first one, which is price pending, I'll edit that. We can create them here, and we can tell it what the description is. A report template gets put on here if a report is required when it goes into this phase. So for instance, for the one where we had a packing slip, it would be a packing slip template. And also we need to define what our next phase is. So we move from phase to phase, where should we go next? So pricing approved is set here. So we looked at the pricing approved one and edit it. We see it goes from pricing approved to order confirmation. We go to the order confirmation, and we see that it goes from order confirmation to picked. But in this case, it also has a report template of order conf. So as long as I have a crystal report with a order template under the settings to order conf, it will pick up that report automatically. And then when I go from order confirmation to go to my picked, and then you'll see that picked has packed as the next one, and a report called picked. Packed now goes to shipped, and shipped completes the cycle. So that's all the settings in there to actually set the user to what their phase is supposed to be set at. If I go into the user settings, I go to sales orders, you'll see here I've chosen price pending as my starting phase. Okay, so that's an example of how it can be used in sales orders. In production orders, it's identical. You create your phases. So if you're in a production order itself, there is the phase button at the top as well. So it's right at the top here. And if you choose again here the phases, a different set of phases show up, although they're saved in the same tables. A different set of tables is set up. So you can again move it by hitting the next phase button, and then when you look at the production order list, you'll now be able to see what phase the production order is in.